Hello everyone, let's talk about 10-minute gardening, becoming a 10-minute gardener. If you don't know who I am, I'm Stephanie from Chosen Weeds Farms. I'm located in Southeast Texas. I have an urban farm, a very small plotted urban farm, and I help people start where they are and use what they have right now to build the vegetable gardens of their dreams. So I've had so many people, I've talked to so many people, I've watched people online just really want to start to grow things, provide for their family, but they're not sure. They're either not sure where to start, they get going and they quit because life happens, or they think that they kill things, or they're just not sure where to start and they feel like they don't have the time. So I have been just watching and thinking about, how can I help you? How can I help you get started and keep going and build something that is really becomes part of your lifestyle, becomes part of how you live. And so many people come out here and they see all that I've created on this small piece of property, and they're like, yeah, I really want to do that. But they're just not sure how. So this is what I've come up with: 10 minutes gardening in 10 minutes. I feel like this is brilliant, y'all. Anyway, this is where we're going to start. Let me show you. I'm going to start with one of these. See this bucket? That's right, we're going to start with a single bucket. So let me pause and sink in. I know what's probably going through your mind, like, how am I going to create this, provide for my family with a single bucket? So stick with me, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to get a bucket like this. If you need help finding some, message me and let me know. If you're here locally, I can help you. If you're not local, see if you can find a rancher, a cattle rancher, or a farmer. A lot of the times they just throw these buckets out. This is like a protein bucket for the cattle, and they just throw them away. And so, but anyway, if you need help finding one, you can also probably go to like Lowe's or something to find something similar. You're going to drill some holes in the bottom, and you're going to fill it with some compost and some organic matter and things like that. And then you're going to place it, and this is very important. You are going to place it either like right by your door or someplace where you walk by it every single day. I want you to see it every single day. I want you to be able to be in a place where you can observe it every single day. So that's step number 2. Step number 1 is find the bucket. Step number 2 is to place it somewhere where you're going to walk by it every single day. Step number 3 is you're going to pick, like 3 things that are going to, probably fit about 3 things. Like for the fall, maybe you'll pick some broccoli to put in there with some companion plants for the broccoli, some cauliflower and some companion plants, maybe some flowers. Maybe you just want to do flowers. Maybe you want to do some broccoli and some lettuce. And some companion plants. So you want to pick a vegetable and some companion plants to put into this bucket. Okay, so that's step number 4. And then you're going to schedule at least 10 minutes a week to really observe this bucket that is growing vegetables. You're going to make sure it's got enough water. You're going to make sure that there's no pests on it. And so here's the thing. I want you to start learning how to notice things, to observe things, to create a space in 10 minutes, in just 10 minutes a week, where you are tending to this, and you're creating a habit of tending to these vegetables. Now, I know you're probably saying, oh, that's not enough to provide for my family? Like, how is this going to help me create vegetables and food for my family with just this small bucket? Now listen, you're not doing it anyway. You've started and you haven't stopped, you haven't continued, and so you're not doing it anyway. This is going to help with my help, or I can help you create the habit, and a habit repeated over and over is going to create the lifestyle that, and the belief and the identity that this is who you are and this is what you do. But you have to start in the smallest possible increment. In the small, and I feel like this is going, this 10 minutes is what's going to help you to stack habits onto each other, so that one bucket becomes 2 buckets, and 2 buckets becomes 3 buckets, and 3 buckets becomes a bed. You see where I'm going with this? And so you want to start in the smallest possible way, so that it feels doable to you, so that it feels manageable to you, and so that you are creating the habit, just like you created the habit of brushing your teeth. Those habits become stackable, and they become a lifestyle, and they become who you are. So this is where we're going to begin. And I'm gonna help you one step further. I'm going to create some of these buckets for you, and I'll have them for sale, so that you can just stick it right by your porch or right by your sidewalk somewhere. You can even let your kids decorate these, paint them, whatever. Stick them somewhere where you're going to see it every day, and you have to walk by it every day, and you have to actually put it on your calendar at least once or twice a week, so that you can observe and manage and really get to know the plants that are in this this pot. When you come out here and when you meet me, like, this is who I am. This is the identity I've created for myself. I'm a gardener, I'm a farmer, and so I have created a life around that identity, and I want to help you create the identity of a gardener, the identity of a 10-minute gardener, that you can do this in 10 minutes a week. Okay, so if you'd like any help with this, I would love to coach you on this. I would love, because it goes beyond just about what more than just what vegetables to pick to put into this pot, what flowers I'm going to grow. It's beyond that. It's actually creating the identity that's going to help sustain you and keep you going. I would love to be that coach for you, and help you along this journey. But and so I'd love to talk with you. Go ahead and contact me, make a comment below. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope that this is just something that's going to help you to get going, to know where to start. Find that bucket first. Go to Lowe's, get a bucket, get some bags of soil. You can do this. You can become a person that that can garden, that can provide for your family, that can grow vegetables. I don't believe there's like nobody that can't do this, okay? It's a lie that you have a black thumb. It's a lie that you have a brown thumb. You can do this, but let's start very small, in the smallest possible increment, and let's build the belief in yourself. Let's build the identity within yourself. And let's create the momentum to get you going, okay? I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.